Yo, what is good, everyone? It's Zigzag here. Welcome back to the road to #1. Very exciting. We're back with it. I left this series alone while I was training for the World Cup because it simply takes too long to queue sometimes when you're in Australia. But Debre is awake. I asked Debre if he wants to queue into me, so we should do that. Debre is quite underrated at the moment. He's lower than 1800, so so am I. Maybe a bit underrated, but I feel like it's not really a great elo decision. But it should be fun regardless. So I will say I'm in queue. And we'll get into things here. I'm in queue. Okay. And let's see who we face. Maybe there's someone else in queue already, but I'm assuming I'm going to face Debre here. Seems to be the way when it comes to Geoguessr duels. And so we face as our first opponent Debre. Excellent. Okay, let's get into things here. See how we go. I have emojis off apparently. Okay, this one, I recognize this road, I think, as the northern Ecuador road that runs along this range here, I think. I'm just going to go for it. This specific pavement, I would say, is like Ecuadorian. And okay, it was actually Quito. Yeah, you do get some roads that look like that in Quito as well. Here goes southern Colombia, so no big difference there. Wow, first duel in a long time. I think I've been 1799 rated for a very long time indeed. Next one here looks like should be somewhere in Arge, I would have thought. Yeah, lots of poplar trees here. Fence looks right for Arge, I would say. Is there anything else possible? Don't really think so. Maybe like La Pampa here. We're going straight northwest, so maybe not La Pampa. La Pampa's got a lot of north-south. Maybe just Buenos Aires here. I don't really know. We got some eucalyptus. We got a lot of poplars. Yeah, I'd probably just go here. I'm not really too sure on this one. Maybe Cordoba even, actually. Or could it even be Mendoza? I don't know. Actually, that would make sense with the angle, low-key. No, I think I like this better. We'll see. Okay. Yeah, actually. I just haven't looked much at the new Generation 4, but also the angle didn't come to mind because there's only like a bit of that has that angle, but yeah, lots of poplars, so that makes sense on that level. This is 2024 Canada. Not my favorite type of round, to be honest. Looks like Eastern Canada though to me. I've been struggling with this 50-50 recently. I think it should be East unless the copyright's overwritten or something. I also don't know what map we're playing, but Debre didn't either, so we'll see. What's going on here? I guess because the chat's off. Okay, I've been yapping too much. I don't actually know where I think this is. I'm actually kind of worried about out west here, to be honest with you. Gonna go east though. Okay, was Western Ontario. He went out west in the country. It's at least some damage back towards Debre there, but yeah, kind of a poor guess from both of us. It's brand new coverage, apparently, so yeah, no wonder we both didn't know it. This looks like Accra to me. Just gonna go straight for it. We know that my insta-sending on the on the World Cup often did not go too well for me, but I mean, yeah, I still like to do it anyway, especially when it doesn't matter as much on ranked. For some reason, playing ranked, like, I don't even care about my rating too much. Obviously, I want to go for 1 eventually. I'm a bit washed at the moment, but you know, if you don't play Geoguessr for 3 weeks and it screws you up. But you know, I get a bit nervy on the Geo ranked. Again, we got a lot of eucalyptus here. Clearly, South Africa. Driving left. Is it more towards Durban or is it more towards Joburg? I thought just more towards Durban, but Peter Maritzburg might be fine. I'm actually not sure here. Okay, it was more towards Durban. He goes Mombela with Maltese. That's decent damage. I don't know. Difficult round. Wasn't sure myself. Definitely think his guess is reasonable. And so double damage now. We've got what? That's an interesting car. Is this Europe? Okay, so South Hills. Is that blue strip? Maybe. Sun looks to be kind of slightly north. Wouldn't trust the sun here, I think. The sun's slightly to the south, maybe? Not sure. Is it Turkey? Or why is the soil so dark if it is Europe? Like, could it be Mexico or something? Italy, maybe? Could see Italy working decently here. What do we got? Like some water tanks or something, or some white buildings in the background. I don't quite understand what's going on here. I thought, yeah, like Turkey makes quite a bit of sense here. 2023, yeah, all checks out. I don't know what's going on. It's flat with mountains south, like, maybe like over here. Could it be like European Turkey? That's so strange. Oh, that's like an American truck. Hold up, that is like an American. The front of that truck is like American. Wait, Chile? Is the sun actually south? I don't think it's United States, but maybe I could see Mexico or Chile. Well, I think I actually have to go Mex. Yeah, I think I have to go Mex here because a lot of white buildings. American truck. That's an American truck. I'm pretty sure of it. I'm going to go Mexico City here. I think it's Northern Hemisphere based on the sun. And yeah. He goes Turkey. Wow. And that's GG. Very reasonable guess. I also thought it was an EU plate. We gained 14 ratings, so we're 27th in the world for NMPZ. As you guys may realize, they split up the different modes now. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Now we can really go for number 1 in the world at NMPZ, and then, I guess after that, try and go for number 1 overall, which would also be possible, I think. Okay, so, snow poles here, clearly Europe. He goes quick. Is it clearly Europe? I would say so. Bulgaria, maybe? If he went so fast, I think Bulgaria makes sense, because like it looks fairly standard for that, but might be like Italian snow poles or something. And yeah, it was Italian snow poles. That is like a very Debre round. Very fortunate that it came round 1 as well. Just like super specific stuff is not good. Generic stuff definitely advantages us, but specific stuff is always bad, basically. This looks fairly southern, lots of oaks instead of pines in Ukraine with the red car. But I don't know, I think I would just go around Uman here. And yeah, not a bad guess. Just have to vibe it off the landscape. Ukraine's such a weird country. It's got very limited coverage, so you kind of... You learn to imply a lot of things, but you don't really know why you know them, because it's so limited, you kind of just know a lot of coverage stuff without realizing. This is Hungary, Debre's home country. Yeah, no vibes here. I'm just going to go here. And it was max southwest there. I guess it did kind of look that way, but Debre commits and gets 27 points taken away from him. Okay. What do we got? Double yellows. America. I would say this is the United States. Interesting bollards. I don't recognize those. I thought maybe like Idaho here. Not really sure if those fit for Idaho bollards, but... What is this? Is this actually red soil or is it just pine needles? I think it's actually red soil. Okay. So I think it's actually New Mexico. Or maybe Arizona. That's a weird bollard for New Mexico, though. Maybe you go Arizona here. I don't know. Maybe... I don't know. I'll leave it there. Oof. Oregon. Yeah, these are Oregon bollards, I think, actually. I really thought Oregon bollards, but I thought it was red soil. So I'd like to go back and look at that one, because that would be surprisingly... I think that would be surprisingly red soil for Oregon. I'm not sure what map we're playing. Oh, Rainbow World. Okay, that's fine then. Indo here, tiled roofs. Houses almost felt like kind of Sumatran style, but could also just be Java here, so that's the decision to be made. So, I mean, we've got like white tiles, white bricks as well, which is kind of strange for where I'm going. Maybe it would be more like an East Java thing, so I think I might have to switch to Java here, actually. I think I got to hedge Central Java. We've got 1,600 points left. And yeah, okay, it was Lombok. Wow, okay. This one, we got destroyed on. Unfortunately, GG. Yeah. Actually, the white brick definitely could have lent me over the way that Debre went. But I didn't have time to think of it. And unfortunately, I got the Sumatra vibe early. Okay, next round here. And so this is clearly Spain, Portugal with these... With this kind of vegetation, I would say. Maybe more of a Portuguese vibe here, based on landscape. But yeah, I can see both countries working pretty nicely. Well, Spain. And he goes Spain. Okay. We get a bit of points, but maybe ill-gotten, ill-deserved. I'm fine with it. Next one here. And we are in somewhere in the far east of Indonesia, I would say, with the white car dry coverage. Should be Alor or what's this one? Palu Lembata. Of the two, maybe more Lembata, I think. Now the other option would be Sumber, I would say, but yeah, I'll go Lembata here. We look north at flatness, so yeah, that should be fine. Go up there. Yeah, it was nice. And he hedges. I'm kind of surprised Debre didn't know that one, but it's okay. Not many points. But yeah, I feel like it's if it's just very specific type of coverage, normally Debre gets it. So I kind of thought that might be more his style. West-northwest here. Maybe this is like the outer road. Or maybe this is... I actually really suck at Senegal. Got to do some road learning. We're going southeast. I don't know. I think I got to hedge more middle here, unfortunately. Let's see where it was. Okay, it was on that road, but just on a side road. Yeah, it's difficult, man. It's difficult. Still do some damage, I suppose, so not too bad. I think me and Debre are rather evenly matched on NMPZ as well. We'll see how the rest of this episode goes, but I think it's the case. Okay. Rumble strips, clearly United States here. It's like a lack of crops for Iowa, which is weird. Maybe more of like a Kansas, Nebraska kind of vibe here. Oh, it's kind of like a concrete-ish road with these sections in it. I'm gonna go Nebraska. I'm gonna go Omaha here. I don't know. Not hard, not an easy one. It was just Iowa. He goes Michigan. Okay. Look how they added a lot of dry patches to the US here, and a bunch of other countries as well. Interesting. Yeah, Iowa's the obvious choice, but normally you'd see some crops planted, I feel. Maybe it's just winter, and so that's why, but yeah, I don't know. This just feels a lot... Okay, we see west, actually, a bay here. Okay. He'll know that. Or maybe like that? We're going southwest. Yeah, could be that kind of thing, actually. Alternatively, probably just in here somewhere, but I think I'm at peace with this guess. Oh, it was that bay. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Probably gettable next time, if I recognize a similar landscape. He instantly sent, though. Interesting. Didn't see the water, maybe. Double damage. And does this feel like all the way northwest Ghana stuff? I think it does. Northeast. I don't really know Ghana roads too well, but I think it looks like this stuff. Alternatively, it's this stuff. Could it be that stuff? Yeah. Oh my gosh. I always get baited by this, man. Okay, I didn't actually look at the round too closely, it would appear. He clicks middle. Fortunate. Another one where I could have gone down big time, so that's kind of lucky. This is surely... the orange signpost? Is that Belgian or Dutch? I mean, we've got white plates, so it should be Belgian, I think. And it should be Flanders with the Dutch. Feels a bit more eastern to me. I'll just click here. It's quite forested, maybe even towards Hasselt. I don't know. I don't really region guess. Yeah, it is. But, I mean, yeah, he committed. Fair enough. It was, like, quite forested. I mean, the east is... maybe, I don't really region guess Belgium too well, but seems to be a pattern. Okay, next one here. Oh, he'll know this road for sure. Is it, like, one of the ones over here, I think? Maybe this one or something? Would that make sense with the hills? Maybe not. It's kind of too flat where I've clicked. Okay, so maybe it's like over this side on one of these peninsulas. Maybe it's the number one. No, they would have recovered that. I don't know if this map's updated since they changed Iceland, but I don't like this round. Okay, what would actually fit over here? We're kind of going between the mountains, right? So maybe like this road here. Yeah, it'd have to be on this peninsula if I'm wrong, I think. Ben's kind of north. I don't know. I don't see the angle. I'm just gonna go out here. Ah, ooh, didn't know that one. More damage onto us, unfortunately. I don't know if he was hedging or if he actually thought it was there, but yeah. 3.5. Batas Dasun. That's in northern half of Sulawesi, pole top. White brick again. Do we have anything? Not really, I would say. So, Sulawesi palm, like a Sumatra palm here. Lots of, yeah. Nah, copyright maybe? 23, yeah, not helpful. Yeah, just have to go here. Okay, what a guess. Batustas. I don't think it said the card. He just landscape guessed that pretty nicely. Oof. Was there anything? I don't think so. I don't think there was anything. That's an impressive guess. Next one. Looks like it's going to be Kenya to me. Very red soil. Landscape kind of west vibes. Gonna go like this. Put in the pressure. Maybe he blunders it. Nope. Just near Nairobi there. Big damage again. The start of this duel went really well. If the multis were reversed, then we would be in a much better position. Okay. So this is Bolivian pavement, I would say. We got big-ass mountains to the north and northwest. So surely this would be La Paz, but I definitely associate this kind of pavement more with Cochabamba, but look how big these mountains are. So surely La Paz then. Or maybe even Peru. Weird to have Trekker as well. So west, clearly there's some big amount of mountains west here as well. That's a bit concerning. What about over here? I mean, the mountains just aren't as big as they are over here, right? So I feel like I have to go La Paz or like Cusco. Okay, do we get anything else? So I think the mountains look very La Paz. The pole top is strange, to be sure, but it doesn't really look that Peruvian either. So I think I'm comfortable sending. Oh, and it was Cusco. Yeah, this is just a death round for me if he knows that kind of stuff. To be fair, the angle of the mountains was weird. So yeah, we are down at the moment, unfortunately, on this episode, but yeah. I mean, I think the map probably favors my skill set over Debre's, potentially. Rainbow World, but that round specifically did not, unfortunately. Okay, next one here, Bumi Araya. And the pole here appears to be asymmetrical. This looks either like Sumatra or Kalimantan. I was leaning Kalimantan. Grey Car 23. Central Kalimantan then? But it kind of looked like... I don't know. Maybe... It could definitely be Sumatra. I'm going to go Central Kalimantan here. Ah, he hedges and is West Sumatra. Damn. 1,000 points. Yeah, tough one. I don't really know. I think it still looked more like where I went. This is an interesting one. Double white line. He sends fast. 2024. I think you have to go Greece, despite how green it is. Like around Ossa, maybe? Try it. And he goes northwestern, and it's near Ohrid Lake. And we do a bit of damage. Okay, cool. Very green, for sure. Next one here, United States. Very pepperish pavement here. Reminding me of like Missouri, Illinois, but it's a bit too hilly for Illinois, probably, so more Indiana, Missouri, maybe. I don't know, it's almost a bit of a reddish road here. Debre is crying. Yeah, I don't know. I probably like Missouri the best out of the options here. Could definitely see like an Ohio. That would probably be pretty destructive for us. It almost feels a bit north as well, which is not really making as much sense with the hilliness here. I don't know. I don't think it looks like Iowa, but it could potentially be like Wisconsin or something. You guesses. I'm just going to go for Missouri. And it was North Carolina. Didn't cross my mind. He goes Michigan, though, so... I think our guess is better, but he is closer, unfortunately. Missouri's always a commit. Okay, 4. This is clearly Bhutan. It's cloudy. What do they say? Sunny east? So cloudy west? I don't know. It's like got a bit of banana plant as well. I don't know. I'm just gonna go with that. Oh, didn't even... This is actually a terrible round. I think we survived though. We do. 1 round before the multis. I mean, goodness me. Didn't... I mean, I should have been more questioning about that banana plant. Because, like, you can get them for sure in Bhutan. But, like, why would it be mountainous with a banana plant? Wouldn't really make sense. Okay. Time to bounce back. Let's do it. That looks kind of southern architecture, I would say. Big road, also conducive to guessing south. But the track, I don't really recognize. It doesn't really look too much like a southern style track, so that's making me question myself now. A lot of white brick as well. Maybe it's actually Panay or something. Actually, we'll go further north here. Okay. It was Panay. Gosh damn it. Bit of damage onto Debre there. Okay, let's do the multi-merchant here. It happened to me too many times in the World Cup, so I'm going to do some of it myself now. Okay, Russia. Maybe like Kurgan or something, maybe? He's not too happy about this round, maybe? Dark Soil. You could also just go in like Nizhny as well, I think. Actually, maybe I prefer just a Nizhny. That's very Dark Soil. Any smudges? No. Yeah, it's very generic here. I think he'll probably do the same. Let's find out. The soil's a bit dark for Nizhny, admittedly. But I don't think we see like the right vegetation for Kurgan. NPZ Russia, man. Well, it's technically good for us, but I just don't know where it is, so we'll see where Debre opts for, I suppose. And okay, just Cheboksary there. What's the name of the oblast again? Chuvashia, yeah. Okay. He goes a bit further east, I go a bit further west. 2.5 times damage, it's Ghana, it's flat, it's green. Techiman maybe comes to mind here. We should survive if it's not a terrible guess by us. A Techiman, Tamale, Bole, something like that, I guess. That's not easy, man. It's like surprisingly flat, I suppose. But we don't see any palm trees, so it's kind of the duality of this round. I'm just gonna go like this. I think it's good enough to survive as long as it's not like a random flat south coast with no palm trees, which would be weird. Then we should be okay. Yeah. Oh, it is. Yeah, GG. Consider that. I definitely think most times you would see... I mean, Ghana's shown up to be a weakness. I mean, I don't think of Ghana normally as being a weakness, but... or not a particularly bad weakness, but today there have been bait rounds in Ghana. Okay, and we've swapped Elo from the start of the run, from the start of the episode now, which means we can gain more if we win. The also order of wins has not been convenient. We gained the littlest when we won first, and now we've lost the most. Okay, this is clearly, with these rock walls and poles, going to be Yucatan. Red soil in Yucatan. Can't remember how you do it, so I'm just going to click middle. And it was actually Quintana Roo. Wouldn't have thought of red soil there. I wonder if a Rainbow World does have any hand-pick locations, because I wouldn't be surprised, because you get some weird stuff. That's for sure. Next one here, Romania. Metal roofs, for the most part. Looks fairly southern. I'm going to go Bucharest. And it was. Nice. Low multis. Never too interesting. I think the World Cup format does a good job at getting the action going quickly, but it's just too much. But here, the 4 no multis rounds are a bit annoying in Masters and Champion Division. These are surely Manitoba poles, like we got wooden signpost plus the hanging 2024 winterish stuff. Valley Road and Road 20N. I don't know how it works. I'm just going to go here. Oops, I accidentally went really far south. 20N. Yeah, actually gettable. Like, you can scan for that, for sure, I'm pretty sure. It probably, like, means 20 miles north of the border. That's why I was scanning south, but, I mean, it turned out for the best. This house looks very, this is Hungary, I think, but it looks very, like, Croatian, so I'm thinking of going near Croatia here. He tried to region guess last time. It's no multis. Let's go for our own region guess here. And it was. So it was on the Croatian border. I don't know why I clicked near the Serbian border, but that's where I really should have clicked. 1.5 times damage. And we got blurred antenna. Very dead looking. Very flat. Should be hungry again. The emotes that Debre is sending my way as well would make sense for Hungary, I think. He could just be baiting me, though. I think the black fields here also feel decently Hungarian. Not really sure where else I'd place this, so I'm just going to click middle on this occasion. And it was northwest. Glad I just clicked middle, because if anything, I probably would have tried a bit east, so. I mean, Debre's been consistently getting the right half of the country, which I don't really know how good he is, but seems pretty impressive to me. This is the 30C. And north-northeast. And it feels pretty Amazonian. I'm gonna go like that, I think. Yeah, okay. Debre's like, yeah, going all the way north. Kind of makes sense. A lot of bends in the road where he went. It was a bendy part of the road that we were on. 2.5 times damage. Russia. Could be Ukraine, I suppose, actually, on this occasion. Why don't I like Ukraine? I mean, the road's pretty good. Would be the big concern for Ukraine, I suppose. Slightly autumnish. Tula, maybe. Maybe it is Ukraine. I don't know. Maybe I go Bryansk just because I could see this being Ukraine. Don't hate that. I'm gonna go North Bryansk here. Was Ryazan? No, it was even Tambov. Okay. Interesting round. He goes Tver. Different guesses, but pretty much equally distant. I wasn't too sure on that one. This is, of course, Poland. And am I seeing anything better than clicking middle here? I don't think so. Let's hit it. And south of Warsaw there. Debre with the impressive guess. Not sure how we got so close, but I'm always at peace with the middle click in Poland. I'm just too bad at it to make it worth it. Okay, Eastern White Pine here. This feels like coverage that Debre might know. So you have to look in north-south on a grid. It'll be like 2024? I could see like Upper Peninsula or something here, actually. It could just be northeast, like, but I think I like this better. Could even be Minnesota, to be honest. I'm going to leave it there. Yeah, and it was just Michigan. Yeah. Nice guess by Deebs. Unfortunately, again, multis have not been on our side in this duel either, as far as I remember. But he's definitely playing better. Okay, red car, bricks. It's kind of weird. 2024. New red car. It's not Czechia, right? Wait. So much brick. Is it actually? Wait. I might be throwing, but I can't. It is Max South Poland. Wow. I mean, Max South, yeah. This is, unfortunately, I've not looked how much the red car Czechia is yet, but I, of course, thought Sweden at first. And then, yeah. I just figured you would not see that much red brick. I know Skåne, the South County, has a lot of red brick, but that felt excessive. It was not, unfortunately. Next one looks like Greece. And so I would say I think it is Greece. A lot of wooden poles. Don't know where. Just going to click like that. North. Actually, north makes sense. Yeah, I don't know. As I said, haven't basically played Geoguessr for 3 weeks, and haven't played NMPZ for 3 months. So it's just the start of the road back, you know? Okay, lots of... Ooh. This is Peru. And I think this looks like the kind of stuff you get around Lima, to my mind. But it could be south as well. I'm going to try Lima here. Okay, was towards Ica. Not a bad guess. 800 points. You got the north vibes. I was not thinking north. Okay. Looks like Wales or Ireland or something like that. I suppose it looks more Irish, doesn't it? And it was just UK. Damn it. 142 points. Ah, that's annoying. Okay, next one here. What is that? Pole top. It's like kind of Indonesian, or is it Bhutanese? Is this Bhutan? Can we see buildings? Could be. I think vegetation makes sense. I just can't pick the pole for any other country, so I assume it is. Not Malaysia, surely. Okay. Good. It's literally where we clicked last time, Dumpfu. I just wanted to get the right country there. Yeah, the pole was too weird to be anything else, though. 1.5 times damage. And this looks like Quito to me, or Ambato. Actually, it's lower mountains, so I think Cuenca or Ambato. South, we look to a ridge. Cuenca could make sense. Ambato, maybe less so. Try Cuenca. Ah, north. Oh my gosh, kind of annoying. 700 points is annoying there for sure. Okay. 22 rolling landscape. He's immediately in. I thought Czechia. I can't see bollards. The lack of bollards is strange, to be sure. I think it's just Czechia. It looks like Czechia. Let's see. Yeah, Ostrava. Just that kind of pleasant rolling landscape is just so Czech. At the end of the day, you just gotta send it in, and that's what he did. 2.5 times damage. Come on, lock in. So Brazil, that kind of central Brazil kind of tile. Round pole though is strange. So maybe then just like Goiânia. Got some. I don't see any like. I see pine trees. I do not see any palms. So yeah, I think I just like Goiânia here. Maybe Campo Grande. Interesting. He goes south. Yeah, with the pines, he goes south. And ends up being in Sao Paulo. Very different ideas there. But I don't know if you'd see those tiles in the south. I immediately look to the tiles, which are kind of the rounded ones. Or the non-rounded ones. The kind of flat-edged ones. But yeah, okay. I don't really know what I'm talking about with the Brazil architecture yet. Ends up being south. Okay. So we have an advantage here. Of 1,500 points. So let's see what we can do. There's just so many rounds that Debre can 5k, which makes it difficult to beat him. This is interesting. Yellow plate there. I think this is United Kingdom, right? Can we see what side of the road they're driving? I mean, bins feel good for UK, I think. 2024. We look north. It doesn't really feel that Scottish, though. Maybe like Northern NI. Road could feel good. Okay, I think I like that. I'm gonna go for it. Put the pressure on. Northern NI, maybe Scotland stuff. They changed a lot of the map, actually. Look at all this dry section in Scotland. Ah, Northern Scotland. It's going to be big damage. I didn't think it looked like it, but it just does have a lot more coastline than NI, and we had yellow plates, so mathematically it's a better guess to go there. Senegal, probably just west stuff, I think. I don't think it's east, so I'm just gonna... maybe I should have gone like tuba, but... Oh, wow. Is he, like, trolling for the video? I don't even know. Okay, sorry, Debre, if that was a real guess, but I almost felt like he was just trolling for the video because that's what I did in the World Cup. If so, that's funny. If not, GG. Yeah, so that's it. I mean, global leaderboard, we definitely lost a bit here, but we were only playing Debre, who, as I said, pretty underrated at the moment, I would say. Global, please. And so that puts us, I guess, we're unranked. Don't we need to play 10 games maybe or something? I suppose we need to play 10 games, but it'll put us around top 30. So yeah, that's it for the video. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in a video very soon. Should be making Geoguessr Explain stuff more or less daily now, so there should be plenty of Road to #1 coming. Goodbye.